Hello everybody, I'm Arglefumph. In this video I'm gonna play Living Legends Frozen Destiny. I'm gonna play the entire game from start to finish. I'm going to play this game on advanced mode. Uh-oh, getting a little difficult here.
I can't believe it's finally here. Albert and I will announce our engagement at the Winter Ball.
Oh, it's Mom and Dad.
We're so proud and excited for you, sweetheart. Look what we found outside. I think it's for you. Maybe it's from Albert.
All right. We've taken too much of your time already. We'll see you at the ball, honey.
Yeah, see you tonight, unless something terrible and dramatic happens to interrupt the ball. Really hope that doesn't happen. That would be bad.
Who could have sent this?
I'm pretty sure it is from Albert, though. Let's see. For Rose. Looks beautiful. Rose, this gift holds powers that will protect you from magic. May it always be your loyal guide in life.
Protect me from magic? What does that mean?
Yeah, what? Is there maybe an evil villain with super magic powers? A villain who lives in an ice castle?
Are you ready for the ball, my darling?
Albert, someone sent me this strange and wonderful gift. Look!
You have no idea who this is from, Rose. It could be dangerous.
Oh, that's 7 years bad luck!
You broke it! What are you doing?
Seriously, Albert, what's wrong with you? Just smashing a mirror for no reason?
Please forgive me. I'm only trying to keep you safe. I'm sure you understand.
By making a huge mess in my room, that's not going to keep me safe. Now I might even step on broken glass because of you.
The celebration is about to begin. We have to hurry. I'll explain on the way.
Okay, fine. He is going to explain. Good. Because I really do want an explanation.
What's going on?
Nothing will save you now.
That's the evil Snow Queen!
It's the Snow Queen! Help me!
Take my hand.
Albert!
Albert, no! The Snow Queen? She kidnapped Albert and froze everything. I have to thaw the room and save him.
So the Snow Queen was like an evil villain who took over the entire kingdom, I don't know, 20, 30 years ago. Looks like she's back and ready to ruin my marriage to Albert. What a jerk. Gosh. Okay, so I need to thaw out the room. Let's see, whoa.
Fix me, and I can help you.
Sure, talking magic mirror, you seem trustworthy. Not really, this seems evil.
I'll take any help I can get to find Albert. I have to fix this.
I have to fix this mirror and save Albert. Okay, so let's just grab all the pieces of mirror here. And the mirror should be fixed. Mirror, mirror in my hand.
Do not be afraid. I was made to guide and protect you. I know that the Snow Queen took your fiancé. I can help get him back. Once upon a time, many years ago, the Snow Queen placed a curse on the kingdom before vanishing from sight. She was rumored to have fled to a mountain castle. She hasn't been seen in years, until today, when she re-emerged from her hiding place to leave a new mark. A curse born from the icy cold that surrounds us. I can help you break this curse, but first, I need you to bring me ice shards from the victims' hearts. Call on me once you find them, so I can show you what to do.
This is a creepy mirror, yeah. It works like that, though. It tells you a little bit of the Snow Queen's backstory, and occasionally it will help you defeat evil, cursed ice monsters, which we will run into. But right now we've got a bunch of ice crystals, which I really wish the mirror was going to help with that. So this is Albert's little diary. You might have seen him holding it earlier. I'm going to open it up. Our engagement day. Oh, we kind of look happy? kind of? Not really. So I'm going to grab the heavy seal and break this. Break off that ice. That lets me get to the fireplace where I have a key, and I use the key on Albert's suitcase. Or is it my suitcase? Winter ball at Clifford's castle. That's me. I'm Rose Clifford. A night of fun and romance awaits. Oh, this is a perfect time to announce my engagement to Rose. Yeah, this must be Albert's suitcase. Yeah, those look like his shoes. I wonder what he'd look like with that hat. Like, he has... Yeah, his hair was very, very fancy. Way fancier than my hair. Okay, so we get the matches. We're going to use the matches here. And that's sort of melting the ice, so the room is nice and clean. It still looks like it's cursed by evil ice. But it's kind of nice. We're going to look outside.
Mother! No! I'll save you! Hold on!
Yeah, that's my mom who just got attacked by a snow queen, which is not good. Not good at all. So
There has to be something in here I can use as a rope. But what?
I'm going to grab the box button and then immediately use it on the box. Here, let me grab these things that are in the way. Put the box button into place and I get a chain. Cool. So next I have a hidden objects challenge. We'll have several of those throughout the game. Let's see. Some of them are puzzles. Like I zoom in on this and this is a puzzle. We just put the 3 roses into place. I guess they're not roses. There are other types of flowers, okay? And then we put the gloves here. Yeah, and then we're going to have perfume, which goes here. And over here we have the ballerina, so I'm going to open up this. The Clifford family warmly invites you to their annual winter ball. The celebration takes place at the Clifford's family castle. Unforgettable celebration! Yes, and then finally we have a pendant, which is somewhere? I don't know. Let's just start finding items and hopefully it will come into place for me. Okay, so handbag, necklace, shoes, fan, a hat, that thingy, a belt, and I'm still a little stuck on the pendant. Oh, it's over here, yes! Simple jigsaw puzzle. It's a picture of me and Albert. Oh, we never thought we'd be happier. They look so angry, though. Like, oh my gosh. They do not look very happy. They do not look like they are actually falling in love. Alright, so I am finding all of the handkerchief pieces. Or scarf pieces. That makes a little rope. And we're gonna go outside the house. Okay, so I need to put the chain into place, because apparently the door is frozen. I actually didn't see a door. It's this? That's the door? Yeah, that's the door. Okay, so we do have to go out the window using the chain and the scarf rope.
She must be around here somewhere.
Mom, where are you? I'm here to save you. Here in the garden, we are going to grab this thing and then use it in the little cave. I don't know why there's a cave outside of their castle, but we have a broken lantern here. We put the lantern part and the matches together to fix the lantern. We can't look anywhere else outside because, you know, snow crystals. Snow crystals. Here, let me show that off. See these snow crystals? It's like, oh no, I can't interact with anything. There are snow crystals everywhere. Okay, so the lantern's gonna go here and we're gonna fight a monster.
Mother! What happened to you?
You will never escape.
Not just any ice monster, it's my mom. Okay, so we click on the magic mirror to start this puzzle, which the mirror kind of warned us about. The mirror said, hey, I need like ice shards before I can save people. Okay, so with this puzzle, we're gonna start with the purples. These purples, and then these purples. That allows me to get the reds. Yeah, and so now I can get all these light blues. Get these greens, get all of the oranges, and you do have to get all the oranges in one go. Same with these. You have to get all of these in one go. You can't split it up into 2 groups because there's 5 of them. And that challenge requires groups of 3 or more. So 1 group of 5 for those. Same with the ones that are just 4 of the same color, like
More
the
than
reds.
20 years ago now, a devastating winter descended on the kingdom. The rivers, towns, and even the forests became lifeless deserts. It soon became clear that the Snow Queen was responsible for all of it. The Snow Queen fled the kingdom, leaving chaos in her wake. Before she left, however, she left a baby girl on the doorstep of the castle. The Cliffords took the girl in and named her Rose. They raised her as their own daughter, never again mentioning the day she came into their lives.
Dun dun dun! That's right! My mom is the Snow
I'm
Queen.
sorry you had to learn the truth this way, Rose. Of course you will always be our daughter. Your father thought the Snow Queen took you away, so he went to track her down. I believe he's following the path of the blizzard she left behind. She took Albert? I can't stop you from going after him. But please, at least take a lark to keep you safe. You'll find him in the garden. I'll look after the guests while you're away. One more thing, my dear. Find your father first. Don't go near the Snow Queen alone.
I have to say, this is so kind
The
of...
Snow Queen is my mother? How can this be? I want to find her now more than ever.
Yeah, the Snow Queen's my mom, and I'm gonna find her. I'm gonna figure out the truth behind what's going on. I just think it's weird that we've got a polar bear. Like, instead of having a horse or something, we're gonna ride a polar bear to the Snow Queen. Because, you know, Snow Queen, why not? So let's see, we just need to grab stuff in every area, mostly. Okay, broken shears, you need to put the screw there on the broken shears. I also need to get the whetstone, which is from here. So use the whetstone on the shears. And now I can cut open these. Gives me berries. That harp is broken. We need to fix it in order to get that token. Let's see, over here. Every snowfall reminded people of the Snow Queen's curse. Nobody received news after her disappearance. Her Majesty was cruel and her heart was shrouded in mist. Rumors of her sinister intentions returned through the kingdom. Is she going to do something bad to the townspeople, perhaps using magic? Well, time will tell.
How can I be the daughter of this cruel woman? What does she want with my Albert?
And here's a squirrel stealing one of the tokens we need. That silly squirrel. That little rascal. Okay, so I'm going to use my cup over here. That's going to get me 2 items. Cup with water, shoelace, and a bear token. Oh, 3 items. Okay, so the winter ball's approaching. I'm excited and nervous. I'm going to put figurines, rows. And here's that polar bear in the garden. I'll use a shoelace over here. Grab this book, open it with the bear token. Bears are known for their deep sleep, but they wake up when you give them fresh fish. I don't know if this is true, but whatever. I can't believe it's been so many years since we found an injured bear cub in the forest and raised it as a pet. Alaric's been my best friend so many years. Alright, we are going to pull this stuff out and we're going to make something according to that recipe. But before we can do that, I need to put the garden ladder here, right? To get the squirrel. Garden ladder there. Use the letter opener to grab this. And you go back over here. That's the last recipe. Okay, so cup of water. We're going to do several recipe challenges throughout this game. And then need to use this plaster. Use the spoon to pick up the plaster. And then you're going to dump in resin. And then you're going to mix thoroughly. And now you have your very own little angel harp. Oh, we are going to have to clean the edges with whatever that thing is. Apparently I'm great at making little figurines. And will this come up again? No. No, it's just for this challenge here. We're going to make a second one, but yeah, figurines aren't important to the story. So, now I go over here with the berries. This is a puzzle where I just click on the squirrel to feed berries to the squirrel. It's less that I'm feeding berries and more that I'm just throwing berries at its face until all the windows are closed. And now I get the token. So now I'm going to put the 3 tokens here, and we are going to have ourselves a puzzle. Let's see. I mean, it's got a casual mode solution and a hard mode solution. I guess I'll do the hard mode solution. So, yeah, I'm going to do a video where I beat the game. That's what I'm doing here. I'm doing a video where I do all the puzzles in the game. That's what I was trying to say. So you can look forward to that if you want. So that will show off both the hard mode and the casual mode solutions. So let's see. This here, maybe? No, that's not good. Oh, I see. That there, and then the final one has to go here. Hooray! There's my sleeping bear friend.
Alaric is asleep, probably dreaming of fresh fish.
Why not? He's a polar bear. Okay, so now we have a puzzle to wake up that polar bear. To keep them healthy and feeling well, you need to let them sleep. Except if you have like an evil snow queen taking over the world, in which case you probably need to wake them up really quickly. Here's a number puzzle, and here's the umbrella. I use the umbrella over here. It's gonna get me something. That's a really nice statue. I wonder if I made that statue, because apparently I'm great at making statues now. Let's see, I'm gonna grab this. That's a fishing rod, and I'm gonna dig over here. Oh man, and this is gonna be that journal puzzle. Ugh. Not a fan of this. But, what can I say? This is one of the puzzles of the game. So this is the important one. That's the one that moves all on its own. You just need to move these pieces into place. And several of the pieces are the same. Like, this piece is exactly the same as that piece, meaning there are multiple solutions. So that's nice if you're really, really stuck. This piece is gonna have to go down here, and I'll have to move this piece, and then I'll have to move this piece, and then finally it's this one. No matter how much I search for Snow Queen, I couldn't find her castle. If she comes out, I'll be able to find her. Okay, so this is part of the story. Like, the Snow Queen hasn't been seen in years and years and years. She's kind of hiding in her castle. Well, now that she's escaped, people can trap her. I'm still hesitant. Should I tell Rose that the Snow Queen is her mother? I don't know how she'd react to that.
Albert knew about this? How could he have hidden that from me? And why was he looking for her? I'll get to the bottom of this.
Seriously, Albert, why? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Okay, so here's the numbered tiles. Alright, so if you saw my, like, main walkthrough for the game, I thought that the number 5 goes in the center of this puzzle, and I was correct. That is a solution to this puzzle with the number 5 there in the center. Yeah. So now let's get everything else. 3, 7, 8 plus 5, 2. This has to be a 4 though. 4 plus 5, 6. Oh yeah, that's not the solution. I just swap the 1 and the 9. La 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 la. To my loyal Albert, here's a keepsake from your father, Theon. Yeah, because I have played the game before. I hopefully will not be so confused. Oh no, getting confused. My daughter, I can't believe you like fishing, but if you want to do it, you have to do this. Each fish likes its own color food. Yeah, so hopefully Like, if you, I've posted videos, the videos of me beating this puzzle for the very first time, and I feel kind of sad because I think I messed up a lot, like constantly in that video. But yeah. Now I should do well. I should do well. I also feel extra silly with the part of the game where I was in the tower and was getting super duper confused. I think I was just hungry because I was recording that right before lunchtime. Because when lunch was over, I was a lot better. Okay, so here we're trying to get fish. Oh yeah, got that one. Okay, so a number 4 fish over here. I'm gonna try to get this in the way of the number 4 fish. Oh, number 4 fish is going down here. And then I cast. There we go. Cast and throw. So it's actually easiest if you just double click the cast button and then the pull button. That's really fast and easy. Okay, so I give the fish over here. Aw, he's so
Good morning,
cute.
sleepyhead. Time to get moving. What's going on?
You'll stay far away if you know what's good for you.
Gosh, you're such a bossy pants, Mom.
Alaric, what has she done to you?
So Mom, the Snow Queen Mom, is going to stick around for the rest of the game. The other Mom, we're not going to see her again. I think she might, like, be at the ending cutscene, but yeah, we're not going to see her again. So get used to Snow Queen Mom. So medallion, we've got this medallion mold. I'm going to put it here. We're going to carve the edges, like before. And beautiful. So now we're done with this area. We're done. I might as well show you the map here. Yeah, see this map? So we have the first room that was sort of by itself. This second screen of the game is sort of by itself, but there is a little bit of back and forth between screen 2 and screen number 3. We're going to move on to screen number 4, and we're never going to go back to any of the other screens. All right. So the medallion gets moved over here. It's just the way the game works. Generally, there's like 2 or 3 screens maybe that are connected, but once you're done with them, you move on and you never go backwards. It's not like one of those games where there are 10 different screens and you're going to be running back and forth between all 10 of the screens to solve the puzzles.
This looks like the right way, but that tree fell right across the path.
Oh no. Alright, so we've got a shovel here and an arrow here, and we just pick up the items for puzzles. Arrow's gonna go over here in the crossbow, and the crossbow is going to be used to knock down that token. I'm gonna pick it up, I'm gonna grab this net, I'm gonna use my shovel over here to get the other half of the token. I'm going to use the net to pull this closer to me, and I'm gonna put both token halves into place. That gives me an axe. I'm going to use the axe over here to escape. Next, we have a knife, I believe. I pull up the knife. I can also pull out the snowball. The knife is going to be used somewhere. Let's see. I'm going to grab this board, put it over here. I use the snowball on the bird. That way it leaves the baby bunny alone, and I give the bunny to the mother rabbit. And now I can use the knife to cut that. Cut that rope. I'm going to use the rope over here on my makeshift raft, and then use the raft to get across. And here I am going to find something. Matches. And also the hammer handle. So the matches are going to go on the candle. The candle will brighten up this dark area, giving me a shiny thing, and the shiny thing is going to distract the bird. It's going to give me some shears. The shears are going to cut this. I use my hammer handle on the hammerhead to get myself a hammer, and I use that to smash my way through to the Snow Queen's castle. Polar bear, running here, there, and everywhere.
A blizzard is kicking up. Alaric! No! Oh, thank you, my sweet friend. You saved me. That's Father's carriage. I hope he's all right.
Yeah, the polar bear is fine. It's just gonna go to sleep here, and I don't think we're gonna see the polar bear again for the rest of the game, sorry to say. Again, we have a winter curse, so we have those ice cubes in the way. I don't think I'm using the lighter to clean that up.
My amulet! I'm so glad I found it.
Yay, my amulet! Oh, that's so amazing! Okay, I need to hook this latch with something. It's... Over here. This is what I missed. Those pesky crystals. Yeah, so it's a ribbon. You put the pin on the ribbon. And that's how we're going to open up this door. So we need to click at the correct moment. Got it. In the carriage, you want to find these various leaves. There are 4 of them. Petals. They're not leaves, they're petals. We open up this book. I don't understand why, after so many years, the Snow Queen chose to reappear and take our daughter. Her motives remain a mystery, and I am truly frightened she might cause Rose harm. I definitely need a plan in case my fears come true. So Dad's plan is restorative powder, which is... not the worst plan ever, I guess. Oh, wait. I was supposed to pick up something. That coffee grinder. And I need to open up the coffee grinder to get a spoon. I will use the spoon to dig this out of the snow. Because I clearly could not have picked that up by the handle. Clearly, that would have been impossible. It's not like it has a big, large, ornate handle, which was completely sticking out of the snow. Alright, so that gives me the last casket petal. I'm going to put it in place here. Let's give me this. And we're just going to throw everything here for a recipe. Oh, do I have to do the recipe first? Okay. So throw everything with the recipe. The melted snow, the lavender, the quartz, and the sea salt. So you might think, hey, restorative powder, eh? That will restore somebody who's been cursed. But we're actually using it on the broken stairs. Broken stairs. Yeah. Okay, so this is going to be a puzzle. We need to put this piece here and this piece here, which means the last spot is for... it's the leftmost spot, it's for this piece.
Father? Is that you? The Snow Queen got to him too.
There is no escape.
Gee, too bad you used a restorative powder on the, on the stairs. Well, I've got my magic mirror, so I can totally save Father now. Alright, so this challenge, we have the number 8 on the right-hand side, meaning we get 8 turns. So some of them are going to have to be grouped together. So, for example, I'm going to do these 4. That allows me to get these reds all together, which I kind of had to do all the reds all together anyway. But it also allows me to do all the blues together. So that definitely saves a turn, doing them all at once, as opposed to doing them in 2 separate groups. So let's see. Greens together. These purples together. These 4 together. These yellows together. And then finally, these purples together. So that should save Father, and now he's back to normal.
The world was plunged into a bitter, frozen winter after the Snow Queen disappeared. The townspeople were at a loss until Albert's alchemist father devised a method to remove the curse and return warmth to the kingdom. Life in the village returned to normal. The beloved alchemist and his son Albert became close friends with Rose's family. Rose and Albert formed an instant bond. They were inseparable. Their friendship grew over the years. They spent nearly every moment together as children and into adulthood. Eventually, their friendship turned into love, and Albert decided to propose.
While Rose was in the middle of reading, that is so rude.
I am so relieved that you're all right, my dear. I thought that awful Snow Queen took you away. She's holding Albert in her ice castle. We have to get him back before it's too late. We cannot trust her, Rose. She nearly destroyed the kingdom. We must use caution and be careful not to draw her attention. Head to the castle gates. I'll catch up with you once I get a few things from the carriage.
I don't know what he's getting from the carriage. I already stole all the good stuff from your carriage, Father. But now that things are melted, let's see. We can grab something somewhere. Oh, we need to look at the door.
Be gone.
We've got a double puzzle here. It's a double puzzle. We've got two of them. So first we're going to zoom in. We're going to grab that. That's the key. We're going to use the key over here. And that's going to give me the chisel, our ice carving tool. I'm going to use that here on this ice. That's going to give me a really nice looking rock. And it actually perfectly matches this. So this is a puzzle. What we need to do is move the feathers around. So the largest is on the top, followed by the next largest, followed by the next largest, and so on. Solving that puzzle gives us a tile, so we can solve the puzzle over here on the left, where we're just going to put pieces into place. So we start with the bottom piece here, and we're going to go in a circle like this. Does that make sense? So we're going to start with this piece. Oh, and you do have to drop every single piece in the middle, which could be a little confusing. So next is this piece. Next is going to be this piece. Oh, sorry, this piece. It's followed by this piece, and this piece, and this one, and then this one. Then it's going to be the hand, the hand, the shoulder, the doors, and the side of the dress. What? Oh my gosh, did I mix up the side of the dress with the side of the dress? I did. Oh, I'm so sorry, everybody. Okay, well, it is a tricky puzzle. Let's try that again. Alright, the top of the castle, like it's this one. Then the one with the windows, then the side of the dress, make sure it's the right one this time. Then the bottom of the dress piece, then it's going to be the hand, the shoulder, the bottom of the door, and then the side right here.
Let's go. Hurry!
Be gone. Now!
It's like the third time she said that.
Look out! No!
Oh no! She's destroying the palace!
Take care of Father, Alaric. Go home and get help!
Don't worry, Father. We'll see you again. Maybe. Probably not. We'll come back for you. No. Father will be there at the end of the game. Okay, this is a maze puzzle. Let's do this. We go forward twice, then we go left 3 times, and then forward.
Albert! What has she done to you? Just hold on a bit longer. I'll find a way to get you out.
I feel kind of silly here because I somehow turned off my microphone. I'm not sure how that works. So I'm re-recording the dialogue here for this screen. This screen has a lot of papers for us to read. About half of the papers are about this. The Snow Queen is a nice person trying to get rid of her magic powers. Like, she realizes her magic is terrible and destroyed the kingdom. So she's just trying to put all of the magic into a staff so she can destroy the staff and go back to normal. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Also, she's kidnapped Albert. So that's not so nice. That's not so nice. And here we've got the Amulet of Fire. And way too much information.
The fire amulet should help free Albert if I can find everything I need to activate it.
Way too much information about this fire amulet and stuff like that. Basically, I like to think of it as yet another recipe puzzle. Sort of like the puzzle to get up the stairs and inside this area. Yeah, a lot of the puzzles in this game are kind of like recipe puzzles. So with this puzzle, it's blue and then 2 reds, and then all the blues, then all the reds, all the blues, all the reds, all the blues, all the reds. That's how you solve the puzzle. That's how you solve the puzzle. You can read, like, the more complicated rules for the puzzle at the bottom of the screen. So here's Mom. Mom saying, I've got to take advantage of the fact that the Cliffords are vulnerable. What? I'm not going to let Rose marry Albert. Impossible. So, mixed messages from Mom, like wanting to be a good person and not be an evil threat to the kingdom. Also, kind of stalking me, trying to ruin my life. So, yeah. And then this is a really long spell, which Rose is going to chant. So if you watched my, like, first playthrough of the game, I'm like, where does she come up with such a weird long spell? Well, that was where. That was where I just was not paying enough attention. Okay, so the throne gems go over here for a puzzle. I don't know why the sliders are curved at an angle. They are. I mean, it's different. It's not bad. It's just different. So you move things to the correct positions on the sliders. That's going to give you the crown over here. And we can't access the crown right now. We're going to grab the key. So the key is going to go over here. There's a pencil there, by the way. Diary key goes into place. And first, we need to solve a jigsaw puzzle. Okay, sure, why not? I don't know why. And this is another thing from Mom, which kind of makes her seem not so awful. She's like, it's been so many years since I fled from everybody and made my ice dwelling. Oh, I miss my little girl so much. Also, I've created the most powerful crown in the history of whatever. It controls the elements of nature, bends them to its will, the Northern Light Stone. Oh, and by the way, you can just use Cold Fire to get secret messages. Hint, 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 hint. And we get the cache key. So we're gonna use the spellbook page on the fire. That reveals a hidden message. And the cache key over here. And hey, it's whatever that is. It's another recipe for... it's another ingredient for our recipe. This puzzle, I found kind of a cheater solution. So you're going to grab this orb and move it to the left. And then you move it all the way to the left. And all the way to the left. And all the way to the left. Do that over and over and over again. And eventually, the game accepts that as a solution. So now we have Mom's super powerful crown. Another ingredient for our recipe. We basically have everything we need for this recipe. So we've got the fire amulet, we've got the Northern Light Stone, and the Phoenix Tears. So a lot of reading just to say get those 3 items. Yeah. And we're done. Now we can save Albert.
Amulet of Fire. Your strength awakens in my hands. The time has come to become the key and spread the warmth of your sunlight upon the icy abyss.
This is that long spell I said. What we need to do is click on the things, the symbols that represent the green highlighted words.
Use the strength of the mages to open the door between the elements. Let your flame warm the heart of the frozen and uncover the path to forgotten legends. You are our compass in the darkness, and the future that shines like a beacon in the storm. Melt the ice that binds us, and end our struggle against the bitter cold. I implore you to light our path forward.
So we've saved Albert, and I do think, like, in a different version of this video game, this would be the big fancy ending scene.
Thank you for saving me, dear Rose. Your strength and bravery rescued me from this icy prison.
Rose, no! You don't understand.
You're only a third of the way through the game. There's a secret villain.
You've shown your weakness, Queen. Come with me, or you'll never see her again.
Yes, that's right. Albert is the secret villain. He's so nasty. Oh no.
At last, I can stop pretending and bring my father the news that the Snow Queen has been found. It's best that you stay here for now, my dear. Have a nice evening.
Oh, okay. Good night, Albert.
How can you leave me here? What's wrong with you, Albert?
So clearly Albert is evil, but his eyes.
Something's wrong with Albert. I need to talk to him as soon as I get out of here.
You saw his eyes, right? They're blue and glowing. He's actually being controlled by the real villain of the game, who we'll see in just a moment. So in order to escape from this area and free our hands, we need to click on this light. That's just gonna burn through the ropes. I'm gonna grab the light thingy, and I'm also going to grab an hourglass from the table on the right-hand side. So here in the laboratory, we've got a shovel, and we need to find 4 elements. Great, we've got a key. We've got this thingy. Oh gosh, what do we do? Oh, okay, I bet the key is for here. Yeah, it is. I will continue my experiment with portal technology, yeah! And it's another recipe puzzle. We need to find the 4 ingredients for the recipe.
That's it. I can create a portal to escape.
That is way easier than opening a locked door, right? Right? Okay, I'm going to use my brush here. And I should be able to look through the window. Maybe we have to read these papers first. Father, our efforts aren't in vain. We're getting closer to the Snow Queen. Her magic is the key to what we've been looking for. Yes. Albert and his father were secretly trying to get the Snow Queen all along. They wanted her magic, her powerful magic staff. Don't worry about Rose. I'll take care of her. Oh, man. Yeah. So I was just bait for the Snow Queen. This is awful. Yeah. There we go. That's the scene.
The infamous Snow Queen has arrived at last. You should be thanking me for your powers, rather than rejecting them. I think it's time for this awesome power to be wielded by someone who knows how to use it properly. Simply transfer it to this staff and it will all be over.
You will never control my magic.
Albert, you know what to do.
A crystal! Oh no! She's trapped in a snow cone.
No! Let me go!
So yeah, Albert's father is the evil mastermind behind everything. Yep. So his dad is basically controlling him. So we're gonna put this here. We're gonna put this here. This here. We're matching the labels to the holes because each one has a distinct shape. So the triangle one goes in the triangle spot, and that's one of the things we needed was the griffin blood. Okay, so candle's gonna go here. And then I think the feathers go here. I don't see any of the other things. So I'm going to put the mirror here. And then this is going to be a puzzle where we need to click on things like this. 1, 2, 3. I'm not quite sure what we're doing. Okay. All right. There's like 3 different positions we can put each mirror in. That's it. All right. It's simple enough to figure it out just by random guessing, really. Okay, so the water is going to go here. I still need dust. Where is that? Ah, yes, the hourglass. The hourglass. Here we go. Smash it with the steel figurine. Like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives. Moon crystals are rare. I don't need to know what this item is. I just need to know that it's for a recipe. Stained glass goes over here. And I cannot possibly remember those symbols. I'm going to have to write them down with my piece of paper. Simple enough. We're going to click on these 4 things in order. It's counterclockwise. And this is fertilizer for making plants grow. So I'm going to use it on this plant. Obviously, it's the only plant that's around here. And then I'll use the pouch to collect the pollen. And there we go. We have pretty much all the ingredients. I think that's it. Yeah, that's all of them. We've got all the ingredients for the puzzle. Step number 1 is to heat up those thingies. What are they? Here they are. So I need to move the slider to the middle. And that's it. I just need to wait for like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 seconds. And then I'm going to move them to the center tray. And number 2 is going to be grinding up whatever these things are. Oh, I need to do math, though. I need 7 of them. So, 7 is 4 plus 3. So, I take the 4 spoon. Then the 3 spoon. Next, I'm going to get 6 of this. So, that's going to be the 3 spoon. And the 3 spoon. 3 plus 3 is 6. And then 3 drops of this. I need to open it first. Then I use the droplet. 1, 2, 3. It's all done. So now we can create the magic portal and escape from this room. Magic portal is over here. You put the golden ball into place. This next puzzle is really difficult, but I've got the solution for you. The good news is it's the same on casual mode and hard mode. Oh, I see the difference. Okay, so casual mode shows all of the colors at the same time. All right. I got really confused playing this puzzle on my first playthrough. I guess I must have been like accidentally playing it on hard mode without realizing it. Okay. Because as you can see, it's really difficult to figure out which things are connected if you can't see all the colors, right? So the solution to the puzzle is the same on both modes, just you don't have the colors to guide you on hard mode. So this is going to be the first one. This is the second one. It's green. Then it's going to be red. So over here, this red. Then it's going to be this purple. Then it's going to be the pink. Then it's going to be this blue. And then it's going to be the exit. So we end up in the area we were just looking at.
Your daughter showed up just in time for you to make the right decision.
Uh-oh. No, oh, come on. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have shown up. Maybe I should have...
My hands! What's happening to me?
Should have left Mom alone. Should have let her handle it.
Give up your power, or Rose will stay frozen forever. The clock is ticking, my dear.
I'll do whatever you say. Just don't harm Rose. Theon, please. I'll transfer all my magic into this staff and give it to you.
Excellent. I'll keep my promise. Regardless, the Queen can't do anything to me now.
So yeah, Theon the villain?
The Snow Queen sacrificed all her strength for me. Maybe she's not so evil? I should talk to her and find out more.
Theon's the villain, Snow Queen my mom. Actually not so bad, right? Mom sacrificed herself for me. Still don't think it was a good idea for her to kidnap my fiancé without telling you why, though. That was a bad choice.
Rose, I'm sorry I wasn't there for you when you were growing up. You see, a long time ago, when I got my powers, I couldn't control them, and I was afraid I might hurt you. By the time I finally mastered them, the alchemist had slandered me, and I was forced into hiding.
I mean, you still could have, like, sent me a letter or something explaining the situation. Like, that would have really helped.
I feared for your safety when I found out you were marrying Albert, so I kidnapped him to find out why they needed you. Unfortunately, his plan worked, and he took all my magic. Now, he's more dangerous than ever.
That's pretty awful, though. Like, Albert fake married me in order to lure my mom out of hiding. Albert, you villain! It's not his fault. Theon made him do it, but still.
We must search his house to find out what he was up to and why he needed my power. I'll check the backyard while you try to find a way inside.
Yeah, that's right. We know he's doing some sort of big evil thing.
My birth mother left me to keep me safe, and all because of Theon. Why would he separate us? I need to find out what he's up to and put an end to it.
We don't know specifically what his evil plan is yet, though. That's what we need to find out. We'll find the answers inside his little house. Alrighty, so the alchemist's cottage is going to be another 2-screen area. We get the alchemical fire there. We get another lock piece here by using the shovel. And we also get a feather. We'll come back here to sharpen something. Now we look over here for the mailbox thing. And we look at the front door. Yeah, so we're going to use the fire here. And then the mailbox thing. Because of course we're going to read Theon's mail. Why not? Albert, did you lose your key? Dang it, here's how to find my key. And you have to do chores. You have to cut all of my bushes first. It's like, oh man, Dad, do we really have to do chores? Maybe Dad just made this up as an excuse to get him to do chores. Okay, so those are the 3 smallest bushes, the 3 in the middle here. Then you want to click on the 2 that are farthest to the left. The rightmost bush is the correct one. That's the one the hint says. We're going to dig it out right now. We have a puzzle. We have a puzzle. This can be kind of difficult. With this puzzle, we are going to rotate the various pieces. So over here on the left, we're going to have a little moon there. And when you click, you're supposed to make a picture of a potion. That's the idea. So let's see, I'll start with the inner ring here. I'm just trying to get the inner ring into place. Let's see, that piece goes there, that piece goes there. And I think that's it for the inner ring. Okay, so now let's do the outer ring. This piece goes here. Sort of blue pieces kind of go on the bottom, yeah. Except for that one goes there. And then these 2 get swapped. Let's go. Solution. So that gives us the key to the house. As I said, I would like to think that Theon came up with that puzzle just as an excuse to get his son to actually do some gardening chores.
Wow. All these strange symbols and posters. It appears the alchemist was doing more here than just making potions.
Yeah, he's being mysterious and evil. Alright, so we go over here. We're going to grab that. We also need to cut that with the knife.
It's
Okay,
Theon's notebook. I have to get it out of there.
so we're going to go here. We're going to grab that. That's the knife handle. And then we put the knife handle over here. And we get to find out what Theon's up to. I used to be young and full of energy. I could play with Albert for hours. But now I'm old and tired all the time. And I don't want to die. I am going to use my evil powers to make sure I live forever. Yep, that's his evil goal. He wants to live forever. So, we are going to sharpen the rusty knife here. That will allow me to cut things inside. I'm also going to collect the berries here. All the blueberries. There we go. Yep, that's all of them. So the things we cut, it's this one. Ah, 2 items. And then it's this one. It's been a long time developing my magic ink formula, so what you need to do is add the berry juice. Oh, we probably were supposed to read this before gathering the berries for his berry formula. Alright, so we mix the developing fluid with the berries. That gives us the magic ink. We do need a feather. We do need the feather, so put the feather inside it. We're going to use our magic ink over here. Just click on a circle, and then click on the circle that's directly above it. That's how you solve that puzzle. And we have to use our knife one more time to grab ourselves this note, because obviously I need a note. I cannot remember that on my own. I need somebody to write it down for me. Use the clock hands here, and with this puzzle, I think we're just going to click 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that was it. That was it. Nice. So, we go back outside over here with our friend the frog. The frog needs an eye, and we put the stone with a clue, which says the eyeballs are left, right, right, left, left, right. It's giving us the alchemist diary. We're going to put the alchemist diary into place here. We're going to use the quill with the ink for another one of these puzzles where we're just clicking the highlighted words. So I need to force the Snow Queen to transfer magic into the staff, and she's probably gonna die. But hey, I get to live forever. Once the Snow Queen's magic is in my hands, I need to use the stuff from my potions and previous experiments, and all that information is in my secret laboratory in the abandoned tower. So here's the shortcut to get through the tower. Left, right, upside down. Oh, whoa! This is the solution to the puzzle. Wow, I did not know that. Wow. Okay. Cool.
I think I see the tower from the alchemist's diary. I need a clue on how to get there quickly.
You've got the solution written
So,
right down.
Theon took my magic to become immortal. He doesn't realize how dangerous that power is, especially when uncontrolled. I spent a long time learning to master it. The only way to stop Theon is to take back my staff. Theon's dark heart and lust for immortality will make the magic even harder for him to handle. We must get to the tower and take the staff before he loses control and destroys everything.
Yeah, I mean, oh boy, it's going to be dangerous no matter what. But I do like the argument that he has no idea how to control this magic. He's probably going to kill himself and everybody else trying to use it. So we give the map clue to Mom, and we have to repeat the map clue. Hope you remember what it was. It's right, left, and then it's U-turn. That's right, right, left, right, left, right, right, left. On hard mode, the hard mode solution is right, 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 left, 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 right, right, left, left, right. They do have 2 separate solutions.
We must catch up with them.
I've had enough of you two. You had a chance to leave quietly and you wasted it.
Rose, darling! No!
Now things are really getting fun. Good luck figuring this out.
Oh no! The Snow Queen is an ice monster now. She's like a double
I
snow
need to
monster.
find a way to get to the top quickly and help my mother.
All right, we've got to save Mom. Okay, so, I can't see. Okay, so over here on the right, we're gonna grab that. Okay, and then on the left over here, we see, once I gather everything, I'm going to go to the black market and get this crystal that I need. I need the frost crystal location, actually. So that's where he's going next. We're gonna follow Theon to the crystal store, and then to the place where those frost crystals are found. Alright, and I'm supposed to look over here in the middle as well. While traveling through the mountains in search of the frost crystal, I found this dragon skull. Yeah, dragon skulls are pretty cool, right? Everybody loves dragons. Okay, so that gives me a long stick. We're gonna put this together with ribbon and a hook. Putting those things together is going to give us just this long hook. And I keep the ribbon. Ribbon's useful. I'm going to use the hook over here to grab that lantern. And then I'm going to use the lantern in the dark, dark closet so I can actually see what's going on. Alright, hidden objects. We've got a magnifier, we've got the tube, we've got this key, which gets used on the treasure chest, which gives us a dragon egg. We've got that thing. We've got that thing as well, and not to mention this. Oh, we've got the number 8. A lever. Okay, a knife is going to be used over here to give us feathers. The lizard's in the jar, and the lever is still evading me. Here it is. Okay, and I'm going to open up this to see octopus and eyeball. This area basically kicked my butt, you know. If you watch my first playthrough of the game, you'll see this area pretty much kicked my butt. Hopefully it will go better now. The solution is 1, 2, 4, 1. And yeah, that was a puzzle which took me a while to solve. But it's easy enough if you have it memorized.
I'll turn you into an ice statue.
No, Mom, no, don't. Please, be nice. Okay, the Snow Queen. This one's easy enough, too, if you've got it memorized, because it introduces the concept of frozen tiles, which you have to make matches near in order to get rid of them. But the trick is, if I get rid of these 3 reds, then I can get rid of this long chain of oranges, and that basically opens up the entire puzzle. So let's get rid of all these blues and all these greens. And we've got 4 greens in the exact same formation over there. Huh, that's weird. All these purples, all these reds, and then all these purples. And Mom turns back to normal.
Long ago, the Snow Queen was happy, and she rejoiced at the birth of her daughter, Rose. But her lover abandoned her soon after, leaving her heartbroken and alone with her pain. A pain that forever changed her. Desperate, she turned to Theon, the alchemist, and asked for a potion to heal her broken heart. But instead, he decided to use her for his experiment. He used a frost crystal, froze her heart, and unintentionally gave her immense power. Unable to control her new abilities, she nearly destroyed the kingdom. In an effort to protect others, she decided to disappear. But before leaving, she destroyed Theon's laboratory, along with all his records.
That's sort of why he wants revenge on her. You know, he wants to be immortal, but he also wants revenge for that incident.
Thank you for your help. I feel colder than usual, but I'm ready to help in any way I can. You said you found notes indicating that Theon was going to the black market for the immortality crystal?
That's exactly where he's going.
Things are dire, and we must stop him before he carries out his plan. We can use Theon's airship to catch up with him, but first, we need to figure out how it works.
And it's so difficult. Maybe it would be faster to just not use the airship. Maybe it'd be faster just, I don't know, build a sled or something. Alrighty, we're gonna grab stuff. Got a handle. I need something for that bag. I need multiple things here. This is where I'll put up the schematics for a puzzle that's going to destroy me. The ribbon is going to be used. I need something to hold that back. It's not going to hold itself open. I need something to destroy that.
I don't think I can figure out the mechanics of this mechanism without a hint.
Yeah, this is complicated. So we need to find the schematic and fix the thing. But it has a rope, so I put the rope over here. I'm going to grab that. I'm going to put the crystal piece into place, and this is going to be a puzzle. So this piece goes here, and then yellow's going to be touching it, right? Yellow and purple, so that means that's fine. And then this is going to have to be... Oh, no. Blue and... No. Blue and red, right? Blue and red for this to be red and green. Which means this is going to have to be green and pink. So these need to be swapped to then pink, and then yellow and red. Those need to be swapped. Okay, good. That's the solution to the puzzle. This is the schematics. Oh, yeah. Okay, emergency hammer goes over here. And then also the hand scarf. I don't know why I can't just hit it with my hammer a second time.
Now I know how to get to the black market.
Yeah, it's not that far. I could just totally walk myself, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it is pretty far. Part of this model is missing. So schematics. I am gonna need tacks, though. Where are my tacks? Did I miss them? I did. Until I developed my recipe, my airship now can go anywhere very quickly. I've got super fast fuel. Alright. Time for this puzzle. Hopefully I can solve this one. I say hopefully. I am doing a video which is just me solving all the puzzles in this game. All the puzzles in this game. So this needs to be sort of up near the top. And I'm recording that simultaneously as I'm recording this video. And yeah, I ended up having to skip this one because it was so difficult. Like, I had what was really, really, really darn close to the actual solution, but it was too close to the center of the screen, says the game, so it didn't accept it. That was frustrating. Alright, so next... So these are the two pieces that go on top. This piece is going to go somewhere over here on the right. It's like here. And then there was a tiny, tiny piece. Like, this piece only has one diagram on it, and this piece also only has the one diagram on it. It goes here, like that. Okay. This piece with the one diagram on it has to be here. And then this piece with many pieces on it has to go... It's gonna connect to this. You can kind of see they fit together. Trying to make it perfect. This piece is gonna go up here. This kind of fits too, see? They go together. This is probably a better example of two pieces going together and fitting together very nicely. This one has to go here like that. And see, that's the solution to the puzzle. It's pretty darn close. I don't know what I've got wrong unless it's... No? I think like maybe this down a little bit? This to the left. Like, this has to be like that high so it can be perfectly matched. This has to go here. There we go, that's it. Like a centimeter off. Very tricky puzzle. You can see why it kicked my butt. Okay, so I put the burner schematic into place, and here I need to find all the differences. So there are several of them. And some of them I can do. Like, here's the valve. Here's the manometer. Here's the thermometer. Here is... The ribbon's going to be used on this. And I have a tricky puzzle to get the fuel. Airship lever goes over here for the airship. So I'm going to go up here. I'm going to put the airship token into place actually here on the bag. Yeah, and this is the tricky fuel puzzle. Another tricky puzzle. Yeah. Oh boy. And then this is a statue. Is there anything else here? Yes, there is. That's why the game is not proceeding. The airship model part goes there. Giving me 2 more items. Alright, Dragon Wing. We could go downstairs. We can... Oh! Now this area is not snowy anymore. I can take a look at this area. I can grab the wing and then put this paper here, but I can't solve it yet. Can't solve that puzzle yet. Now that I have 2 wings, I can put them into place. I'll never forget that Snow Queen. She's so mean. Seriously. She's the worst. Destroying my stuff. Man, she's so bad. And then the labels go here for a hidden objects challenge. So we're trying to make matches. Hey, that one was simple. Kind of. This is another match. I see that. Yeah, see, I'm not so bad at this. Maybe. This is definitely a match here. And then this thing must be a match. And then zigzag fire. Ah, that's lightning. Yeah. And then this is a match. Where is this? That goes there. This is going to be like that letter. And then this is that one. And then something's going to be a Y. And then this is going to be over here. Hey, I did it! Oh, yeah! Hooray! I solved the puzzle. Okay. Hooray! Give me a round of applause. And does it go here? I thought it goes here, right? Ah! Like, that is a complicated 2-part puzzle? Give me time to recover from the previous puzzle first, please. Okay, so statue's gonna go over here. That's gonna give me this gold dust. I use the... It's not gold dust. It's fire powder. It's gonna give me the little tooth here. And now I think we can handle this difficult puzzle. So with this puzzle, 1, 2, 3 is the easy thing. We need to add powder. Okay, where's the powder? So the powder goes over here in spot number 1. The dragon tooth goes in spot number 2. And the acid goes in spot number 3. And this triggers the backside of the puzzle, where we need to close the valves and open them in the correct order, and it doesn't really tell you what the correct order is, so that's not very helpful. What you want to do is all the reds are going to be left and right, except for this one in the upper right. Okay, that one's going to be up and down, and then we click on yellow. So next, we're going to click on every single red once. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we click on yellow again. That's how you solve the puzzle. That gives us this fuel, which is basically it. I think we're basically done with this. Hooray! Oh, wait. No, the fuel goes there. And I also need to use the flint there. And now we're basically done with this area. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know. The flint thing kind of confuses me too, but it's not the most confusing thing about this area. We're finally done. Let's go to the black market.
You did an excellent job with this mechanism. Now, we need to hurry to the black market. If only we had a map.
Seriously, I am doing all the work here, Mom. You are not helping.
Perfect. Now we can get there in a matter of minutes.
Sure can.
Luckily, we managed to fix the airship. Otherwise, our journey would have taken much longer. We're nearly at the black market.
Fancy.
I see we've arrived outside of business hours. However, a couple of shops still have their lights on, so they must be open. I'll go to the potion cellar. Will you visit the pet shop and ask if they know anything about the crystal shop?
Obviously, I'm going to be the one who finds the crystal shop, because it would not be exciting if Mom did all the work for me. I have to be the hero. So we need to find 3 things to get to,
Wow. I've never seen such an unusual and fierce dog.
We need to find 3 things in order to get into the actual pet shop. Alrighties, let's see. Chop, chop. This holder goes over here, so we can get the scissors and the coin. We're probably going to use the scissors here. Yep, and that's going to give me an axe. Let's see, let's move these things aside, right? We've got to move them aside. Just grabbing items. Oh, this is a math puzzle. Okay, so one side is 7, and then the other side's gotta have to be 8, right? Because 7 plus 8 equal 15. So 7 can be 4 and 3, let's say. So that's gonna be 1 and 3. No, 3's gonna have to be 5 and... Yeah, 3's gonna have to be... 3 plus 5 is 8, so that's where the other 3 is gonna have to go. So, I'm doing this math. I'm doing this math. I could do it. 2 plus 2 equals 4. 1 plus 2 equals 3. 1 plus 2 equals 3 again, and then 1 plus 4 equals 5. That's how we solve the puzzle and open up this thing. Okay, and that gives me a little toy for the dog. All right, I'm gonna use my hatchet over here. Cut this down. And that is another dog toy. I'm going to...
Pay 3 coins, take the goods.
Pay 3 coins and take the goods. Okay, I pay the 3 coins and I'm grabbing these items. Just clicking on things that resemble the pictures at the bottom of the screen. This is kind of a hidden objects challenge, right? Kind of. Yeah, I would classify this as a hidden objects challenge. There's a dog biscuit. That's the item we're looking for. Okay.
Are you going to be a while? Don't take too long.
Listen, dude, I am moving as quickly as I possibly can, and I clicked on the wrong powdered donut. That's why I was moving slowly. Where's the dog biscuit? Over here. I just wanted the dog biscuit. The dog bone! Dog bone. And I put all the dog toys and treats. Use it on the dog. On the 3-headed dog. So now I can go inside the pet store.
Grumpy, stop it! Darling, grab my journal. It has all the instructions. Once he's calm, I'm all yours.
Oh dear, yeah, we're gonna have to calm down this pet dragon. Alrighty, let's save this grumpy dragon. Here are the notes along with the stone. We're gonna make the stone very, very hot using this fire salamander. It needs to eat specific ingredients from a specific recipe. Let's see, and this is a locked cage. This is a complicated octopus thing, which tells us about a puzzle that we can solve, which we will solve in a moment. So let's see, zoo book. We open up Marlin's book, and there we go, there we go. That's the thing I'm missing. So I'm gonna put this food hint here. So 1. Oh, the weights go on the left? Okay, what is this? I look at that. I put the 1 on the left, and then the red on the right. Yeah, the weights go on the left. I don't know if that's confusing or not, but 3. We need 3 blue. So let's see, let me put 2 there. 1 plus 2 equals 3. So now we have exactly 3 blue. Finally, we're gonna swap for 4. I'm not gonna mess with those weights anymore. We need 4 of yellow. And we need 8 of green, which is gonna be 4 plus 4. So 4 plus 4. Beautiful. So I'm gonna step back. I am gonna use the shop voucher over here. That's how tool rental works in the real world. Nobody mans shops anymore. They either have a punch card or they leave Sebastian the parrot in charge. I think that's the parrot's name. So the tongs... Wait, no. I need to look here. I need to put the salamander food into place. Then I'm going to put the stone in place. I'm going to grab this weight. Or maybe I'm not. I'm going to grab the tongs. I do need the weight. Now I can grab the weight. Okay, great. The hot stone's going to go over here. That's going to get the grumpy dragon to sit down. Just rest for a while, grumpy dragon.
Oh, thank you. What a kind soul. That brat has me worn out. Do you need the crystal shop? It's in the black market, but you can't just walk in. There's a secret door between my shop and the toy shop.
All right.
To enter, you have to play a special melody on the bells. I could write down a hint for you, but I'm out of ink. Fortunately, there's a solution. Scare my octopus and he'll share his ink. Here, hold this. You'll find everything you need to lure him on the table. In the meantime, I'll clean out the pantry before the store opens.
Yeah, she gives us a puzzle, and it's really not that difficult. It's really not that difficult. I really think she should just be able to solve the puzzle for us. Anyway, we got a parrot key. We're going to use that for a feather, and this is going to match with that picture we saw that says the colorful feather and the fishing line all go together to make this awful puzzle, which I don't like in the slightest. So, with this puzzle, we are going to move this octopus all around the screen and capture the fish. And hopefully I can get this white fish over here. Got it. So if you're really talented, you can just ignore these fish over here to the left. Yeah, I think I might be able to do that. Got it. You can't touch the sides. If you touch the sides, game over. If you touch one of those sides, it's... Yeah, like I said, it's game over. Okay, so I'm going to try to catch this white fish. I need to have excellent timing. Got it. Then I catch this big fish. Again, probably going to need some excellent timing here. Right? Now I should be able to just go for the exit without getting hurt. Oh, come on! Oh! Boo! Boo! Unfair. Unfair. Oh, man. Yeah. That was just not good for me. All right, let's go! Yeah! Oh, perfect timing on that one. Kind of. And now I need to get perfect timing on this white fish here. Caught it, so I can get perfect timing on this yellow fish. Yeah, so what happens sometimes is you get the entire maze changes halfway through. I don't know what makes that happen. Like you saw, it didn't happen last time. Why would it happen this time? Either way, you still have to do the same thing. Go through the whole maze and catch all the fish along the way. Got that one. Yes. Maybe it's easier with this layout? I don't know. There doesn't seem to be like a hard mode, easy mode version of this puzzle. It doesn't seem to be like, okay, I'm going to go for here and hope that doesn't count as a touch. The sides, it does not. Great, so I'm going to catch this yellow fish now. Looks like this last fish is maybe a little unnecessary. Alright, I can do it. Got it, though. I still got it. Okay, do I go here? What's my last move? Is it touching this thing? Is that it? It's touching the feather for whatever reason. Okay. Puzzle solved. There's the horn. Using the horn scares the octopus, so now we have some ink.
Thank you, dear. Just a moment and I'll write it all down. Here, take it. But be careful. The black market can be a dangerous place.
Very dangerous. Very scary. I am quivering in my boots.
Oh, by the way, my raccoon ran off again. I think he went towards the black market. If you happen to see him, please bring him back to me. I'll be eternally grateful.
Sounds good.
Did you find out where the crystal shop and the black market are? That's good news. Unfortunately, there are a lot of nasty rumors about it. I hope everything will be all right. Let's go.
Here's a weird thing. Check the strategy guide here. It calls it the Fairy Market. Chapter 6, the Fairy Market. Why is this place called the Fairy Market? I don't know. It's clearly the Black Market. That's what all the characters have called it repeatedly. But Fairy Market it is. Black Market hint. Fairy Market hint. Thank you very much. 1, 2, 3, and then number 4. And you can see what I mean about this was not so complicated. The pet store woman could have just told me this instead of making me do that terrible, terrible octopus puzzle first.
You may pass.
Whoever that guy is, we're never going to see him again. Forget about him. Don't worry.
It looks like Theon was already here. Everything's covered in ice. And there's no one on the street. I hope the crystal cellar is all right and that we can find him. Rose, I feel weak. Terribly cold. Please, try to get to the shop while I look for a place to sit down and rest.
Yeah, poor Snow Queen is...
It looks like this is the store I need. But the doors are frozen shut, so I'll have to climb through the window. Who's there? Is it the shopkeeper?
Obviously not.
Theon attacked the crystal cellar. I must help him.
Whoa, wait, you don't know that yet. Anyway, yeah, it is Theon who's attacked the crystal cellar, but you don't know that yet. How does she know that? Anyway, I'm gonna grab this item here. Just grabbing items. Looks like I can't grab anything from there. I'm gonna look up here. This is that raccoon. The lost raccoon. We're gonna warm it up with a candle, because why not? And that's gonna let me grab this earring. It's been using a broken monocle as an earring, because, you know, why not? Monocle handle and lens go into place. Now we have a monocle, so we can examine this suitcase. That's what the monocle is good for. You want to open it up. Don't miss a chance to guess, and claim the real diamond for yourself if you can. An authentic diamond has T on it. So use this. We do have a couple of puzzles. Let's see. I think we're grabbing this, and we're going to use it as a zipper. That gives us a diamond. Oh, and this is a knife, which I use to get another diamond. I think I open up that for a diamond. I need to pull that down for a diamond. That's the diamond with the T. So I need to find all the other diamonds hidden on the screen. They all look so fancy. There's another one, and I guess I forgot that one. The last diamond, the one with the T on it, is over here on the bottom left. So I'm going to use the diamond to open up this and get inside the shop.
Excellent. Well done getting into the shop. You go ahead. I'll catch up with you shortly.
Okay, don't wait.
You'll be an excellent addition to my collection.
Don't wait too long, Mom. And she's just waiting for me to save Theon. Or, no, Eden. Eden is the name of the seller. He's going to introduce himself as Eden. We don't know that yet, though. Okay, so these purple ones allow me to get rid of these orange ones. Nice. And I think what we do is we get rid of half of the reds. That way we can get half of these blues. Yeah, that seems to work. And I can get half of, all of those purples. And then all of these greens. And I get all these blues, that way I can get those purples. It's kind of difficult, because we have the one purple at the bottom, well, those two purples are up at the top. Alright, Eden, back to normal, and then Mom is going to enter the area here.
The alchemist was angry and full of despair. The fruits of his years of labor had been destroyed, and even if the records could be restored, without a rare frost crystal, it would be impossible to repeat the experiment. The crystal Theon used on the Snow Queen was incredibly rare. According to the merchant supplying the alchemical ingredients, obtaining a new crystal would take at least 30 years. But this news only strengthened the alchemist's resolve. He learned that it was possible to accelerate the growth of crystals, but he needed the power of the Snow Queen, the only one whose heart had changed under the influence of the frost crystal.
So yeah, he's after that nasty frost crystal on his quest for immortality. Now, we would chase after him normally, but first, we have this.
Thank you for breaking the spell. My name is Eden. Theon forced me to reveal where the frost crystals grow. If you're looking for that scoundrel, I'll gladly tell you where he went.
Excuse the interruption. I just wanted to say that...
Mom!
My God, she's freezing. This is the Snow Queen, correct? But how? She gave away her magic. It's clear that without magic, she'll freeze completely. Listen, friend, the recipe seller once mentioned that he developed a potion to maintain vitality. I have the key to his shop. Hold on to this. It will help you find it. Meanwhile, I'll check the pantry. Perhaps I'll find a suitable crystal.
Yeah, we need to save Mom, which is good. It's good that we're saving Mom. Although, you know, it does mean we can't chase after Theon right away. We still need to save Mom and get that vitality potion. Okay, so here this is a puzzle, and I don't have the stuff to solve the puzzle yet. I need some glue. I need some glue because otherwise those tokens don't go into place. I don't know the correct sequence to that, so I'm not even going to bother solving that puzzle. I am super duper lazy today. Do I have anything that I can use here? What is it? Okay. So I move that pillow under Mom, and that's going to give me a flask. That is indeed all we can do at the store right now. Okay. Big location, can't really do anything there. Alrighty. Well, this unfreezing thing gives me a glove. And that's all we could do there. Great. Beautiful. I love this. This is amazing. So the glove is used over here for the spider. I'm going to grab this bottle. I'm going to use the pickaxe to grab whatever that is. Oh, it's 2 items. Nice. Okay, that's the second of the counter tokens. I put the counter tokens in place for counter token puzzle. And hopefully this will not be super difficult. Yeah, let's see. Here we go. Hopefully that's correct. Hopefully that's correct. Yeah. Ooh, I think that's the entire left-hand column. Done. Nice. Okay, so the big triangle goes like that. Because there aren't any other big triangle pieces, right? I think. I hope. I don't know. Okay, so triangle piece on top. No, that's incorrect. Okay. Is there a big triangle piece on the right then? Like where would that triangle piece connect to? Is my question. Oh, wait, maybe this is it. Okay. Alright, got myself a little confused there. That's fine. That's fine. We're good. That's the only thing that can connect there, right? There's no pieces with a big triangle on top, so that has to go there. Which means this one has to be that there. Good. Now I need to move these 2 pieces. Good. So now I've got the top row all finished. And that looks good too. Those need to be swapped. And those need to be swapped. And, no, that leaves me with these 2 being swapped. And then these 2 being swapped? Those 2 being swapped. Okay. Lots of swapping. Lots of swapping. Maybe not the easiest puzzle ever. Anyway, that gives me the key for this thing over here. That's going to be a puzzle as well. Not too much of a puzzle. We're just making matches. So, love potion and love potion match with each other. I bet these are like cute references to potions in the other games of the series. Like, the bonus chapter is going to be all about the crystal tier, and that was the name of one of the games in the Living Legends series. So, skull token. I think that opens up this. I can grab that. I can use the tongs to grab that, and I need a fox head to open up that. The blanket is going to go over here on our little raccoon buddy. So in case you didn't know, that is the raccoon. That, it's Squaddle. It belongs to the pet store. Yay, we're getting a pet toy for free because we found Squaddle. So we're going to put the glue here so we can solve this puzzle. This puzzle, we want to follow the register. 5 plus 5 plus 10 plus 40 plus 30. Okay? So 5 plus 5 plus 10 plus 40 plus 30. And plus another 30 to make 120. So now we have these button hints. The button hint says winter, summer, spring, autumn. Winter, summer, spring, autumn. Gives me the fox head, which I'm going to use over here. And I click on all four of them in clockwise order to get whatever that is. Flower token. Yay, flower tokens. Let's go back to the pet store. Let's give the raccoon.
Thank you so much for finding him and bringing him back. You need money to get to the fruit stand. Unfortunately, I'm dealing with a problem at the moment. But I'm sure the fruit stand guard won't turn you away if you entertain him a little. Give him his favorite trinket, a mirror, and he'll definitely help. Here, take this.
What is this? It's the mirror. It's the mirror. Okay, so I was promised a free pet toy, but I'm not getting a pet toy, which seems kind of unfair. Anyway, the parrot mirror goes here. And now we need to click on these strange fruits. So all these strange, glowing, weird fruits, and also the strawberry, which is the least strange of the strange fruits. Oh, and the pineapple flies for some reason. I don't know why. And that orange as well. That orange is that's a weird orange, man. So I think we have all the ingredients. The ingredients say fire crystal. No, icy pomegranate, glue, ice water. Oh, suitcase. Can I do something with the suitcase? Yeah, that's what the flower token is for. So here we're going to move these three tokens at the bottom. Ignore the one at the top. The 3 tokens at the bottom, just move them clockwise. Just keep moving them clockwise, and that's the solution to the puzzle. That's all! Oh no! This puzzle. Yeah, I need to find all these labels and then put them into place. And I'm terrible at flowers. Okay, dandelions are these ones. And then begonias are these ones. These ones. Maybe these ones. Yeah! And then roses are those ones. And then tulips are definitely those ones. And then orchids are those. These one. Alright, let's just find all the others. Find all the other labels, and then we have to put those into place. So this is a chamomile, and then this is a sunflower, and daffodil. Okay, we still got more flower labels to put on. Is there another one I'm missing? Where is it? There it is. Okay. So lily. Here? Yeah. And then bellflower here. And then lotus. Lotus. Lotus? And then crocus. And then this was the orchid. And the puzzle is for the lily. Sure, why not? That gives us a magic flower, which is probably one of the ingredients we need. What am I missing? What am I missing? I'm missing a crystal. Right! Okay, so I'm gonna just use the pickaxe. Get some of the crystal here. Great. And now we're gonna put everything into place here, I think. We have the ingredients. We are gonna put the fire crystal into place. In place of the fire. And yeah, so these are all the things we had to find. And then this is what we have to do. We need to mix water, then the cold, then the lily, and... I don't know. It's water and the lily. And then the pomegranate. And then we're going to crush it. Then it's going to be the crystal. Then we're going to crush it. And the last two lines are strain, which is this, using the paper. And that should be the potion to save Mom, so now Mom is no longer dying. Oh, and I got some magic dust too, so that's useful too, I guess. We're gonna go back inside here. We're gonna give the potion to Mom.
That's a good sign. It looks like the potion worked. I'll close my shop and care for the queen. You should head to the Cave of Ice and Cold. That's where Theon was headed.
So what exactly makes her a queen? I'm wondering now.
This magic sphere will get you there quickly. Place it on the magic crystal. Sprinkle ashes from the fire crystal on it, and it will open a portal. Here, take this.
Because it definitely seemed like she wasn't royalty earlier, like before she got magic snow powers.
Rose, without my magic, I feel myself freezing. We must stop Theon and get my staff back. I'll catch up with you as soon as my strength returns. Be careful.
And does that make me some sort of princess, perhaps? It probably does. Okay, so we're gonna put the teleportation stone into place here. We're gonna throw the ash into place, and we're going to the creatively named Cave of Ice and... What was it? Snow and Ice? Something like that. We're gonna go there! And this is basically gonna be the last location of the game, besides for the bonus chapter, because, you know, I already mentioned the bonus chapter. We're gonna do that. Might as well, this video's long enough as it is. Alright, so we're trying to get these things to line up perfectly. And I don't see... I'm trying to find the circle thing. Is it... Here it is. Okay, yeah. Because that's the entrance to the cave, which Theon and Al already closed up. Meanies. Does this maybe go up here? I bet that's it. Like, I bet these need to be much higher. There we go. Except for that. This one may be up a little bit more. No, probably down a bit more. Which means this down a bit more. Which means this down a bit more. Which means this down. There we go. Okay, yeah, I was way too high. Aiming too high on that.
I've almost caught up with them. All that's left is to figure out how to enter the cave and finally return the magic to my mother.
Yeah, we're gonna save Mom and defeat those evil villains. Here we're gonna grab a knife. And I think we're gonna grab something here. This is Theon. Theon used invisible ink on his thing, so we have to use his revealing ink again. Which is right here, actually. Oh, that's simple. Unfortunately, there's a cork. We need to get that cork out of there. This is a dark area. We need to light it up. And here we have a puzzle to melt snow for reasons that aren't obvious to us yet. So we're going to put the tent token in here. And then this is going to be a simple puzzle. We're just going to pull out the thread. And now we're inside. And this is what we needed the token. I mean, this is what we needed the hot water for, so we can melt this, so we can melt this. Even though we just used our knife to chip away at it, we can't use our knife for that anymore. Nope, definitely not. Hey, wow, this cave is amazing! Eden. Thanks, Eden. Really needed that info. Alright, so I did that. That got me some fuel. And here we're going to use a cork. We're going to grab the corkscrew, sorry. Alright. First we need to dig this up so we have some icy snow. Then we're going to put some fuel. Then we're going to use the flint and the knife. And this is going to melt the snow so we have some nice, warm, hot water. Perfect for hot chocolate. But no, we're using it on this. What is it? It's a lantern! Hooray! I kind of wonder if this was intended to be like a separate screen on its own. Like, it kind of is a separate screen, but it doesn't have the fancy collectible things that every screen does. Huh? Huh? I don't know. So, technically, this is just one screen. Or you could say it's two. I'm not really going to argue. So we put the window panes in place. We're going to use the glue there. And we're also going to use our lantern here. Now we have a working lantern, and it's oh so beautiful. We're going to use it over here for a puzzle. It's a hidden objects challenge. Okay, antlers. Candle. I take this here and I put it in place to get the mirror. I need to get shoes. And that spoon. And the skull is this piece of paper. Creepy. Yeah. Coin, mug, star, file, pipe. Hey! I did it. So that gives me a file, which I'm going to use on the firecracker, which I don't think I have right now. Okay, so the development fluid, I open it with a corkscrew. I'll use it on this piece of paper. Great, so now we have his special symbol. And here's the thing that I need. It looks like a firecracker. The file's going to get used on it. I'm not going to find a key. No, I'm just going to break this particular lock. It says as soon as I grab the frost crystal, I need to reach the heart of the north and perform the ritual. That's where Theon's going. So he's doing a ritual at the heart of the north, which is really close by here. So we're actually going to go there. Fortunately, it's going to be a really long ritual, and it's going to take him a long, long time, giving us plenty of time to catch up to him and defeat him. So here we put the luminous liquid and the cave paint, the cave hint into place. And we are going to form that image. Like this.
Oh no! Theon has already started growing a frost crystal.
Oh no!
What's happening?
Completely expected. We knew he was going to do that.
I've come too far for some little stones to stop me.
Yeah, he's got these big rocks in our way. I don't know if they count as little stones. Anyway, we're going to grab the stalactite there. And then over here on the left, we're going to grab that symbol. Then we're going to step back. We're going to use the stalactite here to just destroy these boards. You know, I probably could just walked around them. I don't know. Anyway, this is going to give us this information about the crystals. What is it going to give me? It's giving me a bowstring, another... These are box inlays. They go into place here for another hidden objects challenge. So that one is a star. This is a straightforward one. Like, we find a star, that's going to give us a triangle. We got the triangle. We're going to use the triangle. And it's going to give us a scrap. We're going to use the scrap. That's going to give us a hairpin. We're going to use the hairpin. That's going to give us a shovel. We're going to use the shovel. You get what I'm saying. As soon as we find an item, we immediately use it to get the next item. So knife is going to go here. Yeah, everything has to be done in this specific order. not like some of the other hidden object challenges, where generally you can find anything in any order, generally. Okay, there's a mouse. We're going to finish by putting the mouse with the mouse family. That gives us the hammer. And a happy mouse family. So the hammer is going to destroy these things over here on the right. And then Theon's going to get mad at us.
You again? All I have to do is perform the ritual in the heart of the north and I'll be immortal. You won't stop me. Albert, come here.
So Albert's pretty awful right now.
No one will stand in my father's way. Not even you.
Yeah, he is full ice monster, which is not good. We're going to remove the curse on him. That's going to turn him back to half ice monster. We're not going to fully cure him. He's still going to be ice monstery, but less ice monstery. Anyway, we want to get rid of the blues here. So get rid of all 4 of those blues. That's going to let you get rid of half of the oranges on the right. And then we're going to get rid of all the reds all at once. And that's going to allow us to get rid of these purples. That frees up the greens, so I can get them, which frees up the yellows, or oranges. And now these 2 groups of purple just get done by themselves to finish off the puzzle. We're going to learn a bit more about Albert being made into a half ice monster.
Theon needed the Snow Queen's power, but no one had seen her in years, so he decided to use Rose to lure her out. And in the process, Albert and Rose fell in love. Albert learned of his father's plan and wanted to stop him, but Theon controlled his son's will through magic and crystals, freezing half of Albert's heart and turning him into a half monster. Learning of this, the Snow Queen intervened and protected her daughter, thereby giving away her location. Thus, Theon's plan began to come to fruition.
Alright, like I said, he's still going to be a half monster, which is pretty awful.
Rose, don't you understand? Our love was just a ploy. My father is a great alchemist, and soon he'll become the immortal king of the north. Accept this, and stay out of our way.
Yeah, I mean, he's acting like full monster, not half monster. Like, this guy's being a total jerk. Alright, so we're going to go over here. Now we can reach the top the top part of this area. So we're going to grab that, we're going to grab that, and we're going to use the knife to get these two flowers. We'll come back later when we have the pieces for that puzzle. We are going to use the route over here to grab Albert's diary. Nice. And let's see, was there another area? Yeah, over here on the left. We're going to use the knife. We need to use a mirror over here. Yeah, we use that saucer, and then we're gonna put the flowers into place. Orange flower on the orange bat, blue flower on the blue bat. Blah, blah, blah. Just match the colors. And now we can see what's written here. For centuries, the source of the magical crystals are very important. Heart of the North. Nature and magic. We have a token here stuck in the rocks. I don't think we can use a hint. Yeah, we can't use a hint. We don't have something to grab that. That's what the hint is saying. And we need to get a spoon. Yeah! Alright, that's silly. Okay, we're going to take a look at Albert's bag. 351 is the combination. It's written right there. So 351. Gonna give us the spoon and the mirrors. Let's see. I think we take the spoon. It's not here. Sorry. The spoon is here. We use a spoon to get the water crystal. We'll come back for that fire crystal later. That fire crystal should be good for stopping any evil ice monsters we might come across. Water crystal is going to be used here for now. And we're going to go forward to reach the heart of the north. So here we use the magic compass. We need to find all the items. So it's going to be like a fish, and then this symbol. Then it's gonna be the owl and the stork. Okay, owl, stork. Doesn't matter what order you click them in, you just need to click on all 4 of them. So that says we go there. Now here we're gonna need fox and rabbit, and then 2 letters. 2 letters. And rabbit and fox. Yeah. That says go through here. And then this is going to be a squid. And I think it's going to be a crab. Then the goat. And then this letter. Or rune. We get an arrow for solving this challenge. We have to zoom in on the arrow. Looks like I need to head this way. Wait, something stuck in the roots? So the compass says Theon's on the other cliff. So on this screen, we go to the right. We're going to grab the brush on the boot. And this talks about some sort of legend. Basically, we need to do things on both statues in order to do anything. I'm going to use the hammer here. It's going to give me a hand and some berries. And this statue needs a brushing, so I'm going to brush it off. Needs an amulet. Needs an amulet. And this one needs a hand. So I put the hand into place. Whoever can solve the riddle of the bridge guardians will be able to cross. Whoa. And over here on the left, we have some tweezers. We're going to use the tweezers here on the branch. That gives us food for the little squirrel. Cute little squirrel. So that gives us an amulet, and we'll come back for that bow and later. Bow and arrow later. This amulet needs a crystal first. So I'm going to put the crystal, the water amulet, the crystal and the amulet, and the statue. And then we get these little symbols, yeah. So tweezers are also going to be used to grab the thing from the floor here. Oh, we need to watch the entire animation. I clicked away too quickly. This cave is what we're making a picture of now on the wall. So, let's see if we can do this. Stairs on the right-hand side. That look right-ish. Sort of. I feel like this has just too many wrong possibilities. Too many for me, makes it difficult. Maybe you should have had a hard mode and an easy mode solution. I mean, it could have been the same solution for both. Yeah. Anyway, here's a wall. Yay. I think that's right. That's not right. Red berries. More red berries. Like, we've got the red berries on the left, going up the wall. That's not there. We got berries on the ceiling. They need to be in this final picture. There we go. Nope, that's wrong. Just we got that little statue there. Jeez. Oh, right. Okay, so we need the tree. Whew. You can see, just need to click one too many times for every single one. Is that it? That's it. I think that was it. I think I had the stalactite figured out. Yeah? No. No. Okay. This is the piece I've missed. That's wrong. That's wrong. Alright, now I need to figure out what other pieces I've missed. Because clearly one of these pieces is wrong. Otherwise the game would have just thrown a solution at me saying, good job, you're amazing, you're wonderful. It's maybe this one? Yeah, it was that one. Whatever. Okay. Here's the thing for the next puzzle. It's over here. So, we need to just pair symbols together.
Farathan Zarianus. Kindara Vexerin.
I don't know where Rose is getting these names from.
Zalvoria Maldrith.
This is going to give us a puzzle, and this is not a very fun puzzle. Let's see. It's easy if you start by putting the left and right ones all the way up. And then we're going to try to get these to move. Alright, here we go. Yeah. You can see they're kind of good. Okay, I'm going to have to move that one down a little bit. And then maybe move this one to the left a little bit. And, no. There we go. They're both green. So when they're both green, you click on them. You do have to click to solve that puzzle. The puzzle will not give you the solution. It forces you to click, and I don't know why. Oh no, this puzzle. Okay, so this puzzle, we're trying to find what's different between these two pictures. I'm generally bad at puzzles like these. Oh, there we go. Okay, I got it. Symbol on the wall. Something in the hand. Something on the box. Mushrooms. So we get an arrowhead. And we find a key. We use the key over here.
Theon has already started his ritual. Am I too late?
Oh no.
Father, what's happening? You're turning into an ice monster! Stop!
Everything is as it should be. I'll finally be immortal. I don't need you anymore. No one can stop me now.
Yeah, your dad is evil.
Rose, please forgive me. I would never intentionally hurt you. But my father put a spell on me and I couldn't resist. I didn't know what I was doing. But he's still my father, and I won't watch him turn into a monster. Or let your mother die without her magic.
Okay, so it looks like he's stopped being a monster? It is a little hard to tell, but I think he's stopped.
We need the deactivation runes from my father's box to break the ice barriers. I don't have the key, but this should help open it. Find the runes, and I'll figure out where to put them.
Alright, this is easy enough. I'm just going to use the hairpin over here on this conveniently located suitcase. Huh. Why was that here? Anyway, it's got the runes and papers we're not going to read.
Now give me the rune without a picture and remove the first barrier. Once you do that, we need to use the runes at the same time to remove the inner barrier. Let's go.
Sounds complicated. Here's the empty one. It's actually kind of easy. So the solution to this puzzle, let's see. Do I put this rune here? No, this rune. The solution is going to be left, right, right. And that's so simple. We know there's going to be a part 2. Okay, so this goes here. The solution to this is middle, left, middle, then right, right, middle. And Mom is here! Mom!
Mother, what are you doing here?
I decided to show up for the finale.
I came as quickly as I could. Theon is almost finished with the ritual, but we still have some time before he absorbs my power. We must destroy the frost crystal with fire magic. Eden gave me gloves to work with fire crystals. take them.
We shouldn't get too close to my father. He's too dangerous now. I saw a bow nearby. Bring that and the crystal. I'll make sure he doesn't harm your mother again.
He's not really paying attention to you. That should be rather easy. But we are going back twice. We're going to use the gloves to pick up the fire crystal. Now we're going to go to that bow and arrow. This is basically the end. We put the bow accessories on the bow, and then we put the fire crystal on the sticky resin. I do not like...
Rose, hurry!
I do not like this puzzle, which immediately follows.
I hope this helps. It's Mother's staff.
So this puzzle, what we need to do is just make more matches than Theon. And a lot of the time we get boards like this where, wow, there's a lot of blue matches, but blue is his color. There's some red matches. Nope, no red matches. Okay, so I need to get an orange match, but I can't make any orange matches. These are my colors. Green, I can't make any green matches. Purple, I can't make any purple matches. The only match I can make is this kind of long chain of blues. That's not good, because that gives points for Theon, and then Theon makes another match. Okay, here we go. Now I can make a match. Yes. Nice long match of yellows. And what's the only match? I can't make any yellow matches. I can make a purple match. Let's do that. And that kind of frees up a green chain for me. Let's see. That's a good match, right? And then I'm gonna do some yellows over here on the left. Nice. Okay, so Theon is still winning. Oh, look at this long chain of purples the game just gave Theon. Where's my long chain? Where's my incredibly long chain? I'm only getting dinky little chains of 3. I almost had a long chain of yellows at the top there, but then the game took that away because it was too advantageous for me. Okay, I've got a long chain of purples. Good, good, and Theon's gonna win here. Well, fortunately, this challenge is a best 2 out of 3. So in the second one, you have a frost trap. So the rules are not written out here, but you need to make a frost trap match with your opponent's colors. Otherwise, it doesn't count. So let me get the yellows there. And then let me get these purples there. Gonna get a huge chain of greens. Of course, Theon got a huge chain of those. Let's see. I think I should still get those greens. I'm not sure if that was good, if that was a good idea. Oh, and Theon gets... oh, come on! Theon gets a huge chain of yellows with the trap tiles. So he took away all of my progress there. Ugh, that wasn't fair. Okay, where's the next chain? Where's the next frost thing? I need one. I need to get one. So no yellow matches. I guess there's only the one purple match. That's the only match I can make. A dinky little chain of 3. What? Oh, did the board just reset because there are no matches on the board whatsoever? Ouch. I'm being punished. Punished for a programming error. Okay, let me get those yellows. And then that looks like a nice chain of yellows there, maybe? I can see some greens here. That's good. Ooh, I like those greens there, too. Give me green there. Oh. Of course you're not going to be nice enough and give me a green there. Okay, I get these greens then. And now I've got another green chain. Ooh, lots of greens here. Okay, good. I haven't seen any of those frost tiles in a really long time. I guess they just decided to stop being a thing that exists. Let's see. All those yellows, and then I don't really see any purples. I mean, there are some yellows there. Yeah. I guess I'll do those purples in the center. Why not? Give me some greens. No, like this gives Theon a nice little chain. I don't want that. I guess these are the only ones I can do, those yellows. Give me a purple there. Nice. Ooh, there we go. Lots of purples in a row. Give me a victory. Give me a victory. There we go. Okay, so we're kind of tied here. We're tied. This board is really, really good for him, though. This board is fantastic for him. No matches I can make. There are 0 matches that I can make. This is the only match we can make, and it's his. Okay, there we go. And then he was forced to make a match for me. Alright, that doesn't exactly return the favor. Here we go. Here's a match I can make. Nice. Theon's making that match, which frees up some purples for me. Okay, good. Sort of. I'm still, like, way behind and playing catch-up. And can't do any greens. Can't do any oranges. Can't do any purples. It's just Theon matches. That's a huge chain, which is just all free points. Okay, I can do a huge green chain here, which is not gonna be super duper helpful, but the best I can do. Oh, it gives me... I've got a nice little purple chain running here. I like that. Is this going to be enough for me to catch up? Get a come-from-behind victory. I almost got those yellows. Oh, no. Like, that would have been a 4 thing of yellows, and that would have been great for me. No yellows. No greens. I guess these purples are all I can do. Give me some yellows. Yeah, there we go. And there I could get... Oh, Theon wins. Why did they make the last challenge of the game a pretty terrible randomized challenge? That's just not fair. Skip.
Albert, forgive me, but I have no other choice.
Rose, you did it. You defeated Theon. Now, please, give me back my staff.
Alright, we give her the staff, and that's the end of the game. Yay, Mamas.
I know Theon did a lot of damage, even to his own son. But I can thaw his heart. Albert, don't worry. Everything will be all right.
Oh, you're thawing Albert's heart, not Theon's heart. Oh, okay. Okay. For a second, I was like, what are you doing?
Rose, my dear, I feel entirely different. I'm finally free. Thank you, Snow Queen. I'm so sorry for everything.
Rose, dear, I was so happy being with you. But I've made a difficult decision. I must destroy the staff, so no one else can use my magic against you or the world. Never forget how much I love you. Farewell.
Mom, no, don't
Mother,
sacrifice
no!
yourself.
You'll freeze! What? What happened? Mother, is that you?
Rose, I'm a normal person again. This is incredible. Now we can make up for all the time we lost. So, let's prepare the winter ball and your engagement.
Oh, look, yay, there's there's my adoptive mom and dad. And unless I'm mistaken, it looks like the Snow Queen is now like 20 years younger. Like she got changed back to the age she was when she was first made into the Snow Queen. So, wow, that's pretty amazing. Now let's play the bonus chapter. In this bonus chapter, I'll play in advanced mode. Yeah. In the bonus chapter, we play as Albert. Albert.
Everyone, welcome to the Snow Festival. I present to you a powerful alchemical artifact, the Crystal Tear. My husband Albert worked on it for many years. The tear's magic will protect our kingdom and ensure its prosperity for generations to come. To begin our celebration, I'd like to invite the famous bard Oliver to the stage.
Oh no! Adorable creatures! It may be an adorable creature, but it did cause some chaos, so that's not good.
Albert, are you all right? I'm so worried. The Crystal Tear is too powerful. If the thief has ill intentions, the kingdom will be in great danger. Did you notice that the creature was wearing a collar? It appears it stole the tear for whomever it serves. I'll try to calm down our guests, while you try to catch the creature and retrieve the Crystal Tear. I have faith in you.
That was a powerful explosion. I need to clear the debris before I try catching the creature. Time to get to work.
Let's get to work by clearing this debris. First, I think we have to look at this stall, maybe? Crystal Tear. Yeah. Crystal Tear. It's awesome. Play. I feel like that might be an advertisement for Living Legends, the Crystal Tear. Maybe. Let's see. I need to open up this. Okay, there we go. That's what I'm supposed to do. And Oliver the Bard, whoever that guy is, he's very popular, headlining our show. So on the stage, we're going to grab this. It's a letter from Rose. Rose. Oh, I'm so glad you made the Crystal Tear, Albert. I'm not going to be in this bonus chapter. Sorry, I was in the main game, okay? I've done enough work. Albert, you can handle this on your own. Eureka, I found the formula. Okay. Yeah, our town definitely does need to be saved. Okay, so we got oil from there. The oil's going to be used to grab this. And we also got the coin, which is going to be used like around here, I think. I need to use the spear. Oh, wait, no, it's down there. I was correct. Okay. Coin gets used there. Yeah, the crows were covering the grate for whatever reason. So use the coin to open up the grate. That gives us the tile. We're going to use our spear over here and open up the gate with a puzzle. So I think middle row left, middle column up, top right, bottom right. So now we can go inside and talk more with Oliver, who's just
What
lying
happened
down.
to Oliver? He needs help.
He needs lots of help. We gotta save Oliver. Okay, I'm gonna grab that item and this item. Oh, this one, that item. Okay.
Dust got in my throat. Please, I need water.
So he needs some water. Great. Where do we get water? I think... I don't know. Hint says... Is it the fountain? But the fountain's not turned on, right? Oh, I put the heart in the fountain, and then I can get the thing of water. And then I get a pestle for the mortar. So, here you go, Oliver. Here's some water.
Thank you. No, I didn't see where the ice creature ran off to. But that was quite an explosion it caused. Dust was everywhere. I could barely breathe. I have a book about our kingdom's legends. Maybe it has information about these creatures? Feel free to take the book from my bag. I need to catch my breath.
sure does. Okay, so we're gonna read his bag, and this is gonna be kind of like the major puzzle for these 2 screens. Yeah. The bonus chapter is split up into like a bunch of 2 screens. 2 screens here, and it looks like a triple screen at the end. Whoa! Getting more dangerous. Alright, so the Book of Legends. You need to find snow. So snow and magic. Magic just means like star. There's a snow, and then there's a star, and here's part of a snowflake. You need to click on that one. Here's a starburst, and then we need one final starburst, and then another snow. Here's another snow. There's the other starburst, and now we got moon. Okay, so moon, and moon, I think. And then crystals, only 2. 1 and 2. And then animals. Animals! Easy. Okay, animals is easy. I know what animals are. A butterfly is not an animal? Really? Okay, game. Sure, fine, do that. Healing. And then lavender, so we need to find the sprigs of lavender to make a lavender bouquet. Oh, and then finally healing again. Medicine bag. Since ancient times, this is a recipe for helping horses, because those poor horses are not doing well. Okay, so this is a lavender amulet. I guess it doesn't go here. I guess it goes somewhere else. Yeah, it goes on the horse. And this says there's a dagger at the antique shop with the key for the antique shop. Sure, why not? Let's get the dagger. Yeah, let's just steal this dagger. Hey, I saved the town. Kind of. It was really Rose who saved the town, but I should get some credit for it. Thanks, Albert. So now I grab that kingdom emblem, and that is the one which opens up the Book of Legends. Book of Legends is another video game I've played, and you can check out my video walkthrough for that. So queenly things like a scepter, and mountains, and more mountains. Now I need more queenly things. Queen crown, and then a queen. That is not a queen scepter. Queen crown. Then dwelling. So that's the roof of a house. House. Hunter dog. You click on the gun to make that hunter. Then cave paintings. 1, 2, 3. They're like in bold font, so they're easy to find. And then this is a map. You need to click on that part of the map. Then this map. And that map. Okay, so maybe that's not the main puzzle of these 2 screens, but it kind of feels like it. So this shows how to get from our town. Apparently we live in a town called Faubourg, and the ice monsters are called icekins. Their cave is right over here. We're just going to follow that map.
Did you find any information? Wow, there's also a map.
Yeah, there totally is. Thank you. I am awesome. All right, here, you can have the map.
Now that we know where the icekins live, I'd be happy to help you find the crystal tear. It would make an excellent plot for a ballad. Let's head out. We'll need horses for the long journey. One is ready, but the other seems frightened. Could you prepare her for the trip? I need to check on a couple of things before we leave.
You know, I should just steal the map. I've got the map right now. And leave. Leave on my own. Yeah, I don't think this bard's going to really help me out that much. Anyway, we've got the recipe, so we are going to solve the puzzle. We need to put the puzzle in place so we can solve this. Let's see. We need 2 sprigs of lavender. One thing of this basswood. 3 things of chamomile. And then 1 thing of hop. Grind it all together, and now we've got a recipe for the horse, and yeah, that's it. That's it for these 2 screens. On to the Icekins cave now. I promise I'll return the horse soon. Like, maybe tomorrow. It's probably going to take a few hours to actually reach the Icekin cave. Look, there they are. They're so cute. Seriously.
Have you seen the Icekins? We need to catch up with them.
Stop! There are traps everywhere!
Ah! Help!
I hope that trap isn't dangerous.
I don't know, like, all these signs say danger, danger, dangerous, stay away. I think...
We're clearly not welcome here. Quick, get me out. Who knows what they're capable of?
Don't be such a baby. You're just trapped in a net. I can free you very, very quickly. Just calm down. Let's see. I'm grabbing a hammer here. And I'm going to grab this. I'm going to use the hammer. And grab this. And I need to find a little crystal to activate that puzzle. Then I look over here on the roof. This says, hey, the mines are dangerous. I use my hammer to grab nuts for the squirrel. And I actually have all the items I need here. I've got a spear tip and a rope and, well, a stick, which is close enough to a spear. I'll use that to free Oliver. And I'll give the nuts to the squirrel in exchange for another butterfly.
Whew. Finally. I thought you were going to leave me hanging there. Me? I won't get into trouble again. All right, well, if you insist, I won't touch anything else.
Like, this is dangerous, sir. Just stay away. Do not get into trouble. So where am I supposed to use this spear? Hint says... Oh, no, there's another butterfly there that I missed. Okay, that's where the spear goes. Okay, so the 3 butterflies are going to go over here for a puzzle. So we've got blue... We've got blue for this flower. This flower also has a blue. And then this flower has a blue. Those are going to be the 4 blue butterflies. And then this flower has a blue. Great. So this can't be blue. Yep, that can't be blue because we've already got our blue butterflies into place. You won't believe this, but I was playing my flute, I noticed the strange ice creatures. So this is where the Icekins live. Like, we kind of already knew that, but now we have official confirmation. So Crystal's going to go here. With this puzzle, you want to make matches. Let's see, there we go. Those 2 match. These 2 don't match at all. These 2 match, though. These match, and these match. So it's kind of dark. I'm going to grab these items here and then use my lighter to light up the lantern. We get to see the Icekins. They're so cute. Look at them. They're so happy. But the game insists...
These Icekins seem furious. Hopefully they won't attack us. You said they love music?
Yeah, the game thinks they're furious and angry, but they just look adorable to me.
I'd gladly charm the Icekins with my remarkable ballads, but my lute didn't survive the explosion back in the city. You think you can fix it? Well, feel free to try.
Seriously? Oh, yeah, it is kind of broken. Yeah, that does look pretty awful. Anyway, we just got the key. The key is going to go here for a hidden objects challenge. Alright, I think I carved this to make a heart. I grab this, I'm going to put it here. I'm going to grab this and put it here as well. That's going to get me wire cutters. I don't know where the other things are. There's a skull coin. Oh yeah, I opened up that for nails. Do I need a helmet? No, I need a gear. Spider web. Candle. Flask gloves. And monster. Yeah, that wasn't so bad. A medallion is the last thing we get. So the medallion, we're going to go back. We're going to put the medallion into place here. Giving us more items. So we're going to heat up this resin because that's sticky. We're going to put it in a bottle. And then we're going to use it on the lute. As well as the lute peg. And now we can play music.
You fixed it? Wonderful! Hand it to me and I'll come up with a melody.
La 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 la. He plays terrible music. Oh no! Oh dear!
Oh wow, it's never been so out of tune. You probably don't have much experience with such delicate things.
You're the professional. Maybe you could tune your own thing.
In any case, the Icekins are busy with the little one now, so they don't seem dangerous anymore.
Oh, poor little one. Please don't bite. Let me look around so I can find out how to help him.
Alright, so now we get to look around. Okay, I'm gonna grab this. Oh, I can't do that. I need to look on the right. So the Icekins really, they draw pictures to communicate, and they like cookies. Who doesn't like cookies? So I'm gonna grab the tray, and I'm gonna use it here to make a little bucket. And I needed a cookie. Where's that cookie? The lid is stuck. I use my knife to open up the lid to get a cookie. And then I'm gonna put the cookie in there. Now I've got this. I've got this. I'm gonna save the little one with the cookie bucket.
Is it my imagination, or is the Icekin calling for me?
It says, hey, we want to find our missing baby. And it gives me a friendship amulet. Oh, great. My dad's involved in this. Yes, yes. Theon kidnapped an Icekin for, in the laboratory. That's where the Icekin, I think, is kept. So this is a compass on how to get to the laboratory.
So it was your father who imprisoned the Icekin? I can't imagine how you must feel.
I'm used to my dad being a villain at this point.
Unfortunately, I'll have to leave you here. I have enough material for my future ballad. I wish you luck in finding that laboratory. Farewell!
See you later, dude.
I remember my father's laboratory from my childhood. But without a compass, I won't find the way.
So let's use the compass drawing here. This is a hidden objects challenge. We need to find a bunch of items. This lantern needs a lens there. We've got a horseshoe, and occasionally I'm picking up things like, hey, there's the letter E. Nothing behind this. I need to find a saw, wherever that may be. There it is. It's really hidden in the back there. There's a letter behind that. I need to have a handle for the Sith. There is handkerchief, a scroll, goggles, and a hammer. Oh, and there's a letter I missed. It's the letter W. We're gonna put all these letters into place. Fixing the compass. I think we could work the compass without those letters, but we do need the arrow. Now I should be able to find the path to my dad's northern laboratory. Let's go. Wow, Albert is really slow at traveling by horse. Jeez, it's taking him forever to get anywhere. Here we're going to grab a book. Against the wall, yeah, that's a puzzle, and this is going to take me forever. The book is going to go here, and we are just going to be moving things around. Oh, I did that wrong, didn't I? This one here, I think. This, yeah, here we go, this is it. Almost it, I should say. Alright. Messed up a little bit. Anyway, that gives me a little hairpin, which I'm going to be using over here. I'm also grabbing that. It's more ingredients for a potion. We've had to make several potions, and we got the heartstone. This is going to be a puzzle. We need to put these stones back into place. You can tell where a stone goes because we have the feathers nearby. Spooky, let's see. Those feathers go there. Ah! Those go there. These here. These here, and these there. And now we get like 3 jigsaw puzzles all in a row. Hope you like them. During the experiments, the Icekin magic not as strong as I expected. and it really misses its relatives. It tried to escape, so I made this little control artifact that lets you control the icekin. It keeps trying to escape, but, you know, the control artifact is working. That's what the collar does. That's great. And, the artifact is powered by this crystal. So the icekin was trying to free itself. That's why it stole the crystal tier. Yeah, but a stronger energy source can override it. The icekin's magic is really not as much as I wanted.
Which cellar is it about?
So I keep it in the cellar. In case the icekin runs away, there's a portal between the collar and this thing. Okay, so that portal takes us to the icekin. That's nice. That's nice. That's helpful. We're going to need that. And then we're going to have this puzzle. Alright, so this puzzle is going to be color-coded, let's say. So all the yellow pieces, all the red pieces are going to be in this corner. With all the yellow pieces, yellow-green, let's say, because these are definitely some greenish pieces. Those are going to go in this corner. Man, which... Okay, I've got these two green pieces left. Takes a while to get everything everywhere. And then it's going to be blue on the top. I mean, top right. Like, these are blue. It's the icekin in the cage. Poor icekin. So we get all these blue pieces there. Alright. Two more pieces. There we go. And now we should be able to complete some of these pictures, right? There we go. There's that icekin. I think that goes maybe there? Yeah. Yes. No. There we go. Okay. So then these are going to be all the red pieces on the bottom here. So let's move all these red pieces to the bottom. Red and this one yellow piece, which kind of messes up the color coding, but that's okay. That just makes the puzzle a bit more difficult. So let's see. Now this is going to have a weird thing. Yes. There. And then this is going to be Theon's head. With his face. There we go. Where's my mistake? The game is saying I have a mistake somewhere. Let's see. These? Yeah, it's the side of the... So recently a man said he's hurt, he can't do his life's injury, so he wants medication. We're gonna find out more about this man soon enough. So here's the secret cellar entrance. It's gonna have the portal that leads to the icekin. The icekin is with the person who bought the icekin and is currently controlling the icekin. So fire starter over there. I need to use the whetstone on these scissors. This is the portal that leads to the icekin. Great. I need to make a lens, and I need to get white paint for that. This is where I might get some of that white paint. I need to find the feathers here. There is going to be an extra feather, which I can't find right now, and I need solvent for that. Here, I need something to destroy that, and now let's solve this hidden objects challenge I've been ignoring. This is not the worst. An object challenge. Hey, maybe that's the feather. Maybe that's the feather I need to find. The one after this is the one that I don't like. Because it's difficult. Okay, I need to find that piece of glass and that piece of glass. And there we go. I've got glasses. I need the part of the syringe. And it's this part. There we go. This is a thing and this is a thing. And then I need to take the pencil and use it here. Use it on this bottle to get that. Well, that's the item I get. It's acid. Alright, so the acid is going to go here. The icekin's power can't give me immortality, so I did sell it to the hurt person. Yeah, the icekin won't cure him, but Hey, now the patient will be able to perform again.
All this time, Oliver was the Icekin's master.
Yep, it's Oliver. So the icekin magic is strong enough to allow him to use his hand, at least when he's playing music. At least when he's playing music. I'm gonna use scissors to cut this up. Poor Mr. Bear. Poor Mr. Bear. Feather goes over here.
The Icekin wants to break free from Oliver. If I find them, I'll find the tear.
Yeah, so this confirms Oliver is the one who bought it. So we do have the portal, as I've mentioned a few times. This is totally that portal. So this is a medallion for that. We still need to create the lens. Going back upstairs. What do we have to do upstairs? We open up this with the key. Here's how to reveal a drawing. Oh yeah, we've got like 2 recipes here that we have to make. Okay, so this one needed the powder and the calcite. And then I'm just gonna set it on fire. Oh, I guess I put these things into place first. Then I'm gonna set this on fire. And now I have the magic potion that reveals the drawing. And what's it a drawing of? It's a drawing of... It's a recipe. It's another recipe. Recipe for the magic lens. We are going to use the paint solvent, so let me grab the paint solvent. I mean, use the paint solvent. That gives me some white paint. Then I use my brush in there, and now I've got white paint. But it's on a paintbrush. So I need to put the recipe here, and then this is the one I don't like. We need to find matching pairs, like those things match. And the candles match. I might be able to do it well this time. Star and star match. And then these 2 clocks match. This coin matches with another coin up here. Oh yeah, and you'll notice we've got some gems. Whenever you make a match, a gem is going to appear. So keep an eye out for that. Hazelnut and hazelnut? I don't know if those are hazelnuts. They're just nuts. This map and that map. I guess they're not maps. They're pieces of paper. Whatever. Letter. Like this letter looks like it might match with another letter there, down there. And now I don't see anything else. That matches with something. Okay, you could kind of tell by just clicking on items. And you'll see that, hey, that item must have a match because I can select it. And then the final match is I am clicking on everything in sight and finding nothing. What a fright. Here it is. It's the thermometer. So now we have all the stones. Those are all the ingredients. We do need to light them on fire. That's the 3rd thing in the recipe. So quartz, sand, and then melt it. You need to use this in the right spot. It's there. Magic lens is gonna go here. Just move this around the screen. You've got symbols on the left and the right. Then you're gonna paint them white with your paintbrush. Just click. Simple enough. And that gives us this portal.
Forgive me. I understand I hurt you. I saw your family. Don't be scared. I want to destroy the...
And Oliver got knocked out. He kind of deserves it. But Oliver... Now that Oliver's seen the Icekin family, Oliver has become a nice guy, and he doesn't really want to hurt the Icekin anymore. So that is nice. We need to clean this up with a feather duster. We need to wake up Oliver. We need to... Let's see. Grab this. Look at the Icekin. So I proved that I'm nice by giving the friendship amulet. That shows that its family likes me, at least. And it wants to draw something. It gave me a cross, which I'm going to use here. Let me open up this drawer. So Oliver saved Thomas from a fire. Wow, Oliver's a hero. Great. I got some feathers. Cross goes over here. I'm going to pour this to wake up Oliver. Grab that ribbon as well.
Oh, my head is spinning. I once saved a child from a fire. I have never regretted it, but my hands paid the price.
So that's how he became injured. He was being heroic.
I was left alone with my plight, a broken hero. I often went hungry. Worst of all, I could no longer perform. Music is my life. The icekin was my hands. However, I can't keep it imprisoned any longer. It belongs at home. The controlling artifact is in a niche in the window. Take this. Will the icekin give you the crystal tear? Ask him.
We also want to move this. Okay, so last screen of the game. Let's find the items. We're almost done. Jeez, how are we this almost done? Okay, pencil's gonna go here. It says, yeah. Destroy the control artifact.
I promise I'll free you and destroy the artifact that controls you.
I'm gonna grab these items here, and that's it. Broken Duster's gonna go here with the ribbon. Final puzzle is here. I need to put the Feather Duster into place, and the music tokens into place. So with this, it's, I'm just gonna move, alright, where am I doing? Red and red. And blue, like this. Great, this is how I do it. Okay, so then I move green, which allows me to move purple, which allows me to move red, which allows me to move blue. So now I'm going to move green, which lets me move purple, which lets me move red, which lets me move blue. Blue is in place, so I'm going to move green twice. Oh, no, 3 times? Yep, then I move purple twice, and red once. Basically, I'm just moving things in a counterclockwise fashion every single time, more or less. Here's the crystal artifact.
The crystal overcharged the artifact. Now the icekin can be free.
Hooray!
I'm sorry for holding you hostage for so long. You can return to your family now.
Aw, we got the crystal tear, we saved the cute animal, and Oliver is freed. He's healed.
My dear townspeople, the crystal tear has been returned to us. The snow festival can commence.
Alright, so that is officially the end of Living Legends Frozen Destiny. Thank you for watching my video walkthrough. Bye!